What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool-Brighton post-match analysis show, and I'm so happy because Liverpool are top of the Premier League. Man City dropped points and this already feels like a significant weekend in the Premier League title race. Liverpool start the season with 3 wins, no goals conceded, and I feel that on another day, maybe last season, this game would have ended in a 1-1 draw. The save that Alisson made in the 88th minute was just outstanding, but I thought Liverpool were very wasteful in front of goal. Liverpool had 22 shots but only managed to score 1 goal. Alexander-Arnold hits the bar. Mohamed Salah scored a brilliant goal in of the post, but other than that Salah was very wasteful and Mane as well, so I expect Liverpool to do better in front of goal. We had 8 shots on target, 7 blocked shots. That's like almost 15 shots in total. Yeah, it's 15 shots in total. We really should have done better with those 15 shots. We really should have scored 2, maybe even 3 goals. So the last like 15-20 minutes were very nervy. Let me know, what did you think of Liverpool's performance? Where will Liverpool finish in the Premier League season? Do you think that already Liverpool have an advantage over Manchester City? I think the resilience that Liverpool showed in the second half just was magnificent. Brighton created very little in the first half. Mohamed Salah, as I said, scored a brilliant goal after James Milner's wonderful high pressing wins the ball back in Brighton's half, just in front of their goal, and Firmino picks out Salah, who first time curls it into the bottom far corner in of the post. And I thought, 22 minutes, 1-0, here we go, let's steamroll Brighton, let's score 2, 3, even 4 goals. But it never happened. Liverpool just kept missing chances. Brighton blocked some shots. Matt Ryan, the Brighton goalkeeper, I thought he was the best player that Brighton had. He made incredible saves, especially the save that he did in like the 4th minute where Firmino heads it down towards the near post bottom corner, and Matt Ryan saved it. And the longer it went and it stayed 1-0, the more worried I got, because Brighton were threatening on the counter-attack, and Van Dijk made some mistakes, missing the ball or not clearing it properly. Knockaert had a chance in the first half which he shot wide, and I think this is already a significant weekend in the Premier League, as I already said. I didn't see the Man City game before, so let me know, how did Man City play? Did Wolves deserve a 1-1 draw, or did Man City dominate them but failed to take their chances? Let me know in the comments below, I would love to hear that. And I think Liverpool starting the season with 3 clean sheets is almost unheard of, but remember that Liverpool started the 2013-2014 season with 3 clean sheets as well. Those were 3 1-0 wins, and in the end we finished second on 84 points, I believe, or 86, and we conceded 50 goals in that season. But for this season I think we will concede a lot less, because finally it looks like we have a world-class goalkeeper. My only worry with Alisson is that he sometimes seems a little bit too brave on the ball, if you can say that, because there were a couple of moments where a couple of inches and Alisson would have been caught out by the defenders. And I think more and more teams will catch up on the fact that Alisson is very brave on the ball. And I really hope that it doesn't happen, but I just feel that sometimes Alisson will just misplace a pass or miscontrol a ball, and we will concede because of that. So maybe Alisson should be just 1 second quicker in his clearances or in his passes. Sometimes he waits until the last second to make the pass or make the clearance, and that's a little bit too worrisome for me, but feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. I thought overall Liverpool did a really solid performance. As I said, my man of the match is probably Mohamed Salah, because even though he missed a couple of big chances in the second half, he was always there, he was always available, and he got into great positions. But Brighton themselves could have scored. I mean, when Van Dijk cleared, or was it, I think it was Joe Gomez who cleared the ball straight to knockout, and he shoots towards the far post. At one point, I really thought that was in. Just like when I thought the Brighton header in the 80th minute was in, but Alisson thought otherwise. What a world-class save, absolutely brilliant. Really loving our goalkeeper. He was there in the crucial moment. He had very little to do, Alisson. He only had one save to make prior to that moment. So remember, this is the 88th minute. The whole game, 88 minutes basically, went by and Alisson only had to make one save. And then, in the 88th minute, when it matters, he makes a world-class save and prevents Brighton from the equalizer. And that was the chance that really I thought will come, and that's why I was really worried that Liverpool didn't take their chances and we didn't score the second goal, because at 2-0 the game would have been over. Brighton, as I said, very rarely threatened. Naby Keita again had some brilliant runs and brilliant moments. I really thought that Alexander-Arnold should have buried that free kick which hit the bar. Matt Ryan moved to the other side, and if it I think if the ball is on target, it would have gone in, because Matt Ryan was nowhere near it, in my opinion. So Liverpool, I think, deservedly won the game, because if you look at the stats, 22 shots Liverpool had, Brighton only had 6. 8 shots on target, 7 blocked shots. Brighton only had 2 shots on target and 2 blocked shots. So overall, and Liverpool had 70% possession, not that it really matters, but it just shows how dominant Liverpool were. And actually even in the second half we had a lot more shots than in the first half, but Liverpool, as I said, were very wasteful. Joe Gomez had a header which was straight at Matt Ryan, and I thought that we should have maybe hit the target more often. Like only 8 shots on target out of 22. That's not a very good conversion ratio, but on another day, like against West Ham, I don't think we had as many chances as this. Yes, against West Ham, where we won 4-0, we only had 18 shots, 8 on target. So today we actually had more shots and the same amount of shots on target, but scored only 1 goal instead of 4, and that shows how well the Brighton goalkeeper did, and also how wasteful maybe Liverpool were in possession. That's my only criticism. I again thought that defensively we were rock solid. Van Dijk and Gomez looks like a very strong partnership. The big question is when will Jurgen Klopp start to rotate the team, because this was actually the 3rd time that Liverpool started with the same starting 11. When was the last time that happened at the beginning of any season? I'm struggling to figure that out, but Jordan Henderson came on for Naby Keita in the 67th minute, and then Sturridge came on and Joel Matip also came on for Alexander-Arnold, just to prevent maybe Brighton scoring from a corner, and we thankfully did that. But there was a couple of moments, like in the, for example, 79th minute, I'm just watching the replay of the game, and Brighton had a corner and the ball just falls to a Brighton player in the box, and for a split second there were like 4 Brighton players around the ball, but luckily the ball doesn't fall to any of them, but instead it falls to Jordan Henderson, who could clear it first time. And I think that was a crucial moment in the game, because if it falls to a Brighton player and they equalize, that would have been a really pivotal moment in the game and also in the season. If you want to win a title, you sometimes need to get lucky. I don't think Liverpool were particularly lucky today. For example, Alexander-Arnold could have scored 2 or 3 goals on another day. He is really maturing into a fantastic right back. Alexander-Arnold hit the post, hit the bar from a free kick. He had a shot which, if it doesn't get deflected by the defender, it probably nestles into the bottom corner. Mohamed Salah though, in the last 10 minutes, he had 2 chances where if he hits the target, he could have scored, but he blasted high and wide in both times. And I really think that Salah, maybe it's a World Cup hangover, but he lacks that real sharpness, that clinical edge that he had last season. I'm saying that as he scored today again, but I thought that Salah could have scored 2, maybe even 3 goals today. But let me know what do you think about the game in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later guys, goodbye.